Hi there, welcome. Thank you for coming here
Thanks a lot. It's a pleasure.
taking your time out.
Thanks a
Let's go
lot.
have a quick chat.
Thank you.
You can sit over there.
Thanks a lot.
Please. So thank you again for coming here, and we are very happy you finally found your dream job in accounting, which you were looking
Thanks a
for.
lot for that one.
And so I just want to talk about your experience with us at Accounts Next Gen, and how did you take it. So my first question to you there would be, I understand you are a graduate from CQ University and you were a topper in your college. And so how was that experience? Like when you were studying, what were you thinking? What was your thoughts about getting job?
Like initially when I joined the course, like Masters in Professional Accounting from Central Queensland University, though I was having a good GPA of 6.2, I started applying for the jobs. Like around 3 to 4 months, literally, I was sending out around 200 resumes per day. I was not even getting a single call from the employer. My resume was not getting shortlisted. So was bit frustrated, for every graduate, who had good scores in accounting, a good topper in the college, still get a job. So I was bit pathetic, and I was in a depressing situation. What to do next? My dream is to get a good accounting job. So during those times, one of my friend who had already done the internship at Accounts Next Generation has referred me to go to the institute and just have a chat with them and discuss your career paths, so they will let you know.
So it must be very hard, as a student. You are such a topper and you have a different perspective of life that you think, okay, I've done so well. Somebody should hand me over a job because I'm top of the college. I've worked so hard. I've done all my assignments. I've done all my examination properly. I've got good grades. I'm at the top of the class. So student would expect, I should get a job immediately.
Yes.
So, but that is not the reality, right?
Exactly.
That's what you found out
Exactly.
when you started applying for jobs and not even getting single interview call.
Yes.
Is disheartening.
Yes. Of course, what we do and what the industry requires is totally different, So that's the main thing, So what the Accounts Next Generation has taught me, in the initial career guidance. So they just told me certain basic stuff, how the program goes on, what are the things will be taught in the program, So the program what I joined was Assistant Accountant Internship Program. So the institute, the course outline was totally different, So what I've studied in my theoretical knowledge back in university, it was totally different.
Mm-hmm.
So she told me, we need to just focus on the market standards. Whenever we apply for the jobs, the employers require the practical experience. So the practical concepts, what the employers require, are being taught in the what the Accounts Next Generation course. So both were been transparent, both of the things were reflecting. So that made me much more confident, and we need to start the course immediately and just grab the skills to get a dream job.
Sure. All right. Yes, I think we both agree on this. There's a gap, in the market.
Exactly.
But when you joined this program, internship program, so how was your experience? Like, how was the course or the program structured? How was the trainers? How was your experience, first-hand experience?
So it was pretty good, very, a person who is a fresh graduate, I strongly recommend to the people, first of all, the people who have much more experienced people also, like the people back here who come from overseas, who has done the CPAs, chartered accountants, whatever the migrants, though they don't have the tertiary qualifications, I strongly recommend them to do this course, because the course guideline is totally structured one. Means right from the basics they teach you. They have some interactive programs like the practical software which have been running in the current industry markets, like the Zero and also like the Mayo. So they also, the entire program was much more structured, like means right from the journal entries to the preparation of the balance sheet, So the entire things will be taught, like the finding of the payroll, like the business activity statements, like the tax returns, the entire accounting process, how it goes on, means right from the like A to Z, that means like the whole stuff was be structured, was very good, It was
And
very
how was
easy
the
to-
trainers?
So the trainers were very good, A couple of trainers I do want to thank personally for guiding me a lot, like Haley Tan and Apurva. They were very helpful to me in doing the assignments, in doing the homeworks, and whenever so normally I used to do the full-time job. So normally I had a time only to do my assignment during the weekends. So whenever I got any query during the weekends, they used to respond me, because normally they work only Monday to Friday, but still on the weekends also, because they look for the candidate's suitability, try to get the job done, try to get the knowledge what they need to be, because this institute is made for the flexibility, Flexibility, the thing part was the main thing that made me also, to do the course. So even during the weekends also, they were willing to support us, whenever we write any questions query, they used to respond us within 5 to 10 minutes, That was
That's
very
good. That's good, and it must be hard, getting yourself motivated in this time because
Exactly.
you are new, you're fresh, you can't find job,
Exactly.
so it's really hard to motivate yourself. So how did you do that?
So normally, whenever during the Monday mornings was very boring day for us, whenever we start, So normally on the Monday morning we used to check all the so I used to check my the course curriculum used to be, the software used to be, you need to do these courses, you need to do these courses. So normally those times we need to get a reminder like that. So I just set up a reminder to me that so as courses are pending for you, like the Accounts Next Generation, the course curriculum vitae, he is totally designed like we need to do step by step process. If you don't finish the prerequisites, you can't go further ahead, So the thing is that so every Monday morning, for the rest of the week, how the things to go on. So I used to keep my target, that we need to do these stuff.
So there was planning in the header in our portal, like what you need to do.
Exactly.
We planned it for you.
Exactly.
What needs to be done.
It was very much structured and planned, and also the execution part is very good. So what I liked about the Accounts Next Generation is that the execution part was very good, because most of the private institutes, I came to know from some of my friends and colleagues, though they have joined some institutes are there, then they plan good, but there is no proper execution.
Execution is on there.
So the main thing is that the flexibility, execution is very good at Accounts Next Generation.
That's good. Oh, yeah. Week. They take each day as it comes, and not think about what's going to happen in 3 months. Just focus on what you're doing, and eventually you will get there. That's good. So after doing the program now, how did you start applying for jobs, and how did you get your first interview? How did you feel when you got your first interview?
Nick, one thing, before joining the course, my set of mind was totally different. I was not that much confident. Only I was having a master's degree. But after joining the Accounts Next Generation, so the skills, the accounting knowledge, the skills what I grabbed from the institute, and the motivation what the trainers has given me during the course time. So my total mindset was totally different when compared to that one. So I was much more confident in applying for the jobs, and was the trainers were also helpful to me in designing the resume part, how to prepare the resume for the specific employer, like for each and every resume we need to change the modifications rather than applying the same resume for all the jobs. So some of the trainers at the Accounts Next Generation, they are very, very helpful to me in changing the resume. Whenever a job whenever a job vacancy come, they used to tell me, they used to inform me, and also whatever jobs I applied, I used to show the draft resume to them. They used to check all the resume part, check the job description, and check with my resume and give any personal match it and give any specific recommendation, and also matching the keywords, because the main market goes with the 80% keywords. Once you manage that 80% keywords on the resume, then you will get a call. These things so was not much known before I joined the Accounts Next Generation. After joining it, I came to a lot of stuff. You know, I was much more confident in applying for the jobs. So
And how did you, when did you get your first call? How did you feel?
So actually, you know, one of the trainer itself has recommended me to apply for one of the leading government agency in Australia. So she referred me to apply for the job. So that so she told me how to modify your resume according to the employer requirements. So she motivated me a lot. So at the same time, you know, so I also done my homework, you know, doing all my stuff, putting all my stuff, and prepared the resume and shown to my trainer. So she helped me and guided me to submit the job to the employer. So once after, you know, like couple of weeks, then I got a call from the employer. So I was a bit happy, you know.
That's good. That's good. So then you got a call from a leading government federal agency here, and so what was the role about?
So it's the role is totally similar to the role what I've done at Accounts Next Generation.
Okay,
So that the both the things have matched me. So I was much more confident in facing the interview, and all the questions I was answering in a pretty confident way, you know. So the knowledge and the skills what I gained from the institute was pretty much good. And also before going to the interview, so the Accounts Next Generation trainers have also gave me some mock interviews. Means apart from doing the training part, they also help us in doing the mock interviews. How to face the interview, like, you know, how to face your body language, all the stuff, you know, so that you will be successful for the job, you know.
And finally, when you got a call from them that you have been selected, what was that feeling? How did you feel?
So it was pretty much good, you know. so first of all, you know, every person dream, you know, to have a good accounting job, that too in a leading organization which serves the country, you know. So it will be pride for the person, you know. And also, first of all, I work so I want to give most of the credit to the Accounts Next Generation, which has motivated me in getting my dream job. So
we all play our part, and you have also done very well. So we can't take all the credit. Yes, we are there to support you, and our team is there. But it's you have done it. It's you who have faced the interview. It's you who are motivated. It's you who was your dream to fulfill it.
Yes.
So you have achieved it.
Thanks.
We are your support system, and nothing gives our team more happiness and more pleasure whenever interns and our team members are placed somewhere in good organization and good roles. So that's the only thing which gets our team motivated and keeps on going.
Thanks a lot.
So congratulations from all of us.
Thank you. And finally, so I want to conclude this one, you know. So I would recommend to all the people, you know, means to all the people who migrate from whether India or like Pakistan, America, UK, London, you know, the people who migrate from overseas to Australia. My personal request is to getting a graduate degree is not enough to survive, to get your dream accounting job in Australia. I personally recommend you to join Accounts Next Generation. It's a very good course, good knowledgeable course, good structure, good structured course, good planned, good executed course. The trainers are good. The trainers are much more motivated. They will help you finding your dream job in Australia. Thank you.